Hello and welcome to another free video tutorial brought to you by BeYourOwnIT.com, where we help you with hardware issues, software issues, spyware removal, virus removal, and web design, all for free. And if you're watching this video today and it helps you out, please help us out by subscribing to our channel and helping our community grow, and also keep yourself updated on our latest videos. Today we're going to be talking about removing viruses using the antivirus program that we endorse, which is AVG by Grisoft. They just came out with a new version, pardon me, version 8. So you want to go to trustyolddownload.com, and if you just search for AVG, A is in Apple, V is in Victor, G is in Goat. And be careful which one you download. Make sure you download the one that says free. There is some advanced functionality with the paid version, and I'm not going to say you shouldn't pay for it, but we've always used a free version on our computers, and in my home personally I use AVG free, and we always recommend it for a couple of reasons. One, it's important to note that we don't just recommend it because it's free. We like it a lot, and if we didn't have a free option, I'd probably still use AVG. Norton, McAfee, all those other ones out there just seem to take up too much system resources and have a lot of issues. AVG always has run smooth and run problem-free, so I'm going to show you how to install it now. If you suspect you may already have a virus infection, download it, but don't install it until you get into safe mode. You can get into safe mode by turning off your computer, turning it back on, and then while it's turning on, start tapping F8. It'll eventually give you the option to select safe mode, and you'll choose safe mode and install it there. And then once you install it, go ahead and scan for viruses from safe mode. Now, if you don't suspect you have a virus and you're just updating a new version, load it, double click on it. Or if you're just updating your version, or if you're replacing Norton or McAfee or anything else, AVG is a great substitute. It provides free automatic online updates, and the only drawback is that you're not supposed to use it in corporations. So if you have a lot of computers either in your house or if this is for a business, you'll have to purchase licenses. But the licenses are very affordable, and in fact we always use it when we install out at corporate locations as well. But the free version is great. Here's one thing: the AVG security toolbar, uncheck that. Nothing against AVG's toolbar, just something against toolbars in general. They tend to build up and have lots of issues getting along. Yahoo, AOL, Google, they all have their own toolbars. Try to avoid installing toolbars whenever you can. But other than that, it's a straight installation. You just hit next all the way through and make sure you disable that. And like I said, if you suspect that you may have a virus, you're going to want to install this from safe mode. Just because sometimes when you have a virus, it's going to mess up your installation, and the antivirus may not work as good as it can, or it might not delete the actual virus that you have. This is true with spyware too. If you have a spyware issue and you're installing spyware, if you believe like you have an infection and it's causing issues with your computer, it's always better to download it and then wait until you get into safe mode to install it. And Windows looks exactly the same, everything acts the same. It just, safe mode will most of the time keep a virus from loading or spyware from loading, so that you can remove it safely and then restart your computer into regular mode and then scan again. That's an important step too. So if you're scanning from safe mode, scan, remove whatever infection you may have, restart your computer, and then update and scan again. Now this is, we're going fresh install, so you're going to see everything. This is going to look just like it for me as it is for you. That's why we do it this way. So we'll sit next. It allows you to what time you want your scans to take place. It'll do daily scans. I personally, I don't run daily scans, but you can, especially if you run it at like 12 p.m. At night when it's not an issue. You can provide information on dangerous websites to AVG if you choose. I usually do. No problem there. And then next is going to check for updates. So this is a brand new version, so I'm not sure how much of an update there's going to be, but it appears that there's at least some. And this is usually virus definitions that it's downloading. See, odds are you're going to get a new virus. They're much higher that you're going to get something brand new than you are going to get something that's old. So it's important to keep your antivirus updated. And I should say, even though AVG does automatically update, it's good just to manually check now and again and see where you are as far as latest version or updates, and just make sure that the software is updating, because a lot of times you won't notice that it's stopped. And if there's an issue and the antivirus is just, we tend to forget that it's kind of there, it's just protecting us, only there when we need it. But if something slips by it and disables it, you can build up quite a nasty infection over time. So, maybe once a week or once a month, just make sure that it's updated and make sure everything's still working, and always at least run a scan once a month to make sure everything's good. So now it's installed the updates, and you can register it if you'd like. I always usually take the time to register because they're not asking much. They're giving you free software. And then you can just hit finish. And this is going to run down in your toolbar. It'll be a little square with 4 different colors. And it's going to auto-protect like your emails, if you're downloading files, or if you're, whatever you do, it's going to protect you. The great thing about AVG, like I said, is that, it's not only is it free, but it's one of the best out there. I've been using it, I think, for the last couple of years, and you can also delete the install file when you're completed. You won't need that anymore. And then you'll see it down here in your taskbar. You can right-click on it and actually do an update. You can exit so it's not running in your taskbar. For some reason you're installing some software that asks you to disable your antivirus. That's how you do it. You can also open the interface from there. And this is how it looks. It gives you a lot of information. Now, it does come with some spyware protection. I haven't really road tested it. It's probably better than version 7, that's for sure. But what it does do is it tells you everything's good to go. So it's an antivirus, anti-spyware, scans your emails. It even scans links, which is actually a new feature, which is quite interesting. If you Google something, for example, it will tell you if a link looks like it's spammy or it might be related to malware, which is a great enhancement. Let's just Google, I don't know, cars. You'll see these little check marks here. AVG says there's no threats. Now, it's not often that I see a threat, but I don't see any here, but, it's good to keep an eye out. Sometimes you'll see it, and you want to avoid those websites. Usually they're a known site where there's spam or viruses or, anything like that. I can't seem to find an X, but that's probably a good thing. So that's an enhancement to look out for. The other thing, Update Manager, just make sure these are all active. If you want to run a manual scan, you can go to Computer Scanner and just choose Scan Whole Computer, or you can scan a specific file or folder. So I hope this helps you out. If you have a virus infection, when you're in safe mode, this is what you'll do. You go to Computer Scanner and then choose to scan your computer, and it'll start. And sometimes it could take up to a couple of hours to scan, so don't be impatient. Let it go complete all the way to the end. I've seen it a lot of times where it picked up a virus at the last second. So let it go all the way to the end, and whatever it does find, choose Move to Vault and or delete it to get it off your system. So I hope this helped, and if it did, make sure to check out our website at beyourownit.com and subscribe to our channel so you can be updated whenever we put new videos up. Thanks, and have a great day.